Swift is now kind of feeling its age in terms of, like when you set out to design a language, it's all truth and beauty, and like, everything's terribly elegant. And there's some things about Swift that are so beautiful, like the way that they handled, mutability with structs and copy and write and everything like that. It's so seamless and so lovely. And like, there's no other language I've ever seen that handles this whole like mutable structs thing the way that Swift handles it, like so elegantly, where, if the struct is a var, then all its properties are var. Like this kind of thing is really, really nice. Like I looked into Kotlin, which is like superficially very similar to Swift, and it's nothing like as nice. Like the way they have to like make mutable copies of all of their arrays everywhere, it's just not in the same league. But then first started seeing like the cracks appearing in Swift when they had this thing with slices, like array slices and substrings. Whereas, like, you remember they made this change. Originally, like, a string was a string was a string, and then they were like, actually, there's a difference between, like, a string and a string slice, and we're going to have to make this explicit. And it was like, this doesn't feel nice anymore. Like, I get a range of a string, and then I try and assign it to a string, and it's not the same type, and I have to explicitly cast it. And I kind of felt it was a little bit downhill from there. So, yeah, it's like, I almost feel like, Swift is like, it's over a decade old now. Like maybe it's time for like, Swift 2 where they can like reset everything and do it all nicely. Of course they won't. I mean, like, there's no possibility. But it does feel now a little bit like it's not the shiny new like beautiful language anymore. It's acquiring cruft that can't ever really be removed. And it's sad. It's inevitable, but it's sad. It would be nice if some of the kind of early mistakes could be rectified in a way that, didn't require them to maintain source compatibility. But I don't see a way it can happen.